I mean, it sucks, obviously. I mean, you never want to lose. You never want to lose in a, world championship. You never want to lose Canada, obviously. And, you don't want to lose, playing the way that we did. I think every player, in the locker room, has 100 things that we would all want to do better. I think that's probably the most frustrating part for all of us. We have a great group preparing us in our coaching staff and, our extended staff. And, yeah, we got a good feeling in the group and everything. And we couldn't unlock it. So it's just frustrating. It's sad because these, only come around every so often. Obviously this one with the long buildup. So it's just, it's a tough one, I think this is a little bit of a tough one to swallow and just kind of feels sad. I guess in my future, not really. No, that'll, come way after this. I mean, sort of difficult and easy at the same time. Obviously, we don't lose very often, and so we typically, bounce back pretty well. And we have a medal to compete for. I know obviously we had goals of winning a gold medal, but any medal is really special, and I think we can't lose sight of that. Especially considering, the year that everyone's gone through and, what it's taken just to be here, what it takes to even just be on the women's national team. I think we have a ton still to play for. And, of course, pride, and we want to end on a good note. But, I think taking home a bronze medal would be a great accomplishment for this team. And I don't think that we should just kind of poo-poo that away. Obviously, our standards are, perfection all the time. So we really never reached that. And, we wanted the gold medal, but we have a ton to still perform for. If I could just say something, I just think the players have a lot to look at ourselves about. And this is not like, we didn't play better and getting on each other. But I think that we need to look at ourselves and we need to perform better, period. We don't have the juice because the ball's banging off our shins and we're not finding open passes and we're not, doing the simple things. So, I mean, we can deep dive into, analyzing and I know we will. But, I think at the end of the day, like at some point you gotta, like, there's all the preparation that you can do and there's all the analyzing and there's all the, tactics and everything. And then there's everything else. And I think that's what we were missing. And you can't put a name on the everything else, but it's just the getting it done from players, from all of us. I think, maybe Alyssa's the only one who's, performed close to her ability. And so, I think all of us players know that and feel that. And, we'll bounce back from this. And this will make, every one of those players in that locker room better for sure.
Do you have a feeling that this is, or that Thursday will be your last Olympic Games or last Olympic game, or like have you thought that far in the future at all yet?
He's trying to push me out to pasture too. You guys talk about this before?
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry it's been asked. So
no,
okay, sorry.
No, I haven't really put too much thought that I want to share with you guys to it. Of course, I'll obviously think about it after the tournament. We don't really get the luxury of going kind of 1 year at a time. We kind of have to think in these 4-year blocks. And so I haven't even thought about that, just trying to, prepare for this, obviously prepare for the next game. And you guys would be the first to know, I swear. I mean, I think football always needs joy. I think that's when the game is really played at its best is when you have that. And yeah, I feel like we haven't been able to do that. Everything's just been a little bit of a struggle, just to, passes off here, there, or whatever it is. So I hope we find it in the final. I certainly love playing with a big smile on my face, much more than the opposite. And I think everybody else does as well. So, like I said before, we have a lot to play for. There's a medal on the line, and that means everything, no matter what color it is. I mean, I don't think this win needed to illustrate that. I think everybody, if you're still looking for examples, that the women's game is growing at an exponential rate. You're wild and crazy because that's very obvious all over in leagues all over the world, with national teams all over the world. This tournament has been a great display. The World Cup 2 years ago was a great display. I feel like, anytime we get to play, it's a great display. So, I don't know if that's like the indicator of it, but it's certainly, I guess, good for competition in CONCACAF. But yeah,